All right, people. Let's turn this down somewhat, and let's switch to a screen where I can see ya. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing amazing today. It's been a great fucking day in Sweden. Super nice weather. I started today with recording the or being part of Average Like Gamers and Kette's and Shanaha's Losing the 50 podcast. Was super fun. Also a little bit afraid that I was gonna be super tired, like going up early as shit o'clock on a Sunday, but I actually woke up like 2 hours before I need to go up. Completely refreshed, and it was a lot of fun. Then proceeded to take a long ass walk in the sun. Absolutely lovely. Chino, good to see ya. Hey, Smexabat. Hello, Stinky. Good job on your shared stream. I didn't want to like go live over you, but I also know your goodbyes can take 40 minutes, and time is wasted. Hope you had fun. That game looked interesting. Hello, bro. How are you doing? Abby, welcome in. Hope you're doing amazing. So, how's everybody today? Everybody had a good Sunday? And GameCube, go the first. Quan, it's good to see ya. Jeeves, how the hell are we doing? Shura, thank you for the lurk. Lagatus, hope you're doing amazing. Dweib. Dean Day, but I got you up for the lurks, boss. I appreciate it. Thank you. And Dean Day, that means supernatural, right? I'm pretty sure it does. Hope supernatural is good. So, what we're gonna be doing today is we are gonna be finishing the main story that I thought we were gonna be able to finish yesterday, and then we're also gonna pop into the Lost Void and see if we can find any said merit portals, because I've heard now from several people that they haven't been able to like find any portals this week and maybe the week before. So we're gonna go hunting. Dean Day equals Dean Winchester of Supernatural, yeah. Alright. So when you start earlier, she must have waited. Of very kind, you know. Thank you for the support. Love you. And love you too. I only am able to get 5-star in Deadly Assault. Which boss are you struggling with, Abby? Also, has anybody in chat listened to the Losing 50 podcast? As a joke, I was like, you know what? Because Average gave us a bunch of talking points. He was like, oh, like, do we want any additional talking points? I'm like, yeah, let's talk about Ellen. And they're like, what? Why? I'm like, she's great. As a joke. But then we unironically ended up like talking about Ellen for like 40 minutes. And it might have been my fault. Monihako, gonna be bounce between popping into chat and lurking on that Noita. Oh, you played Noita. I played 1 stream or 2 streams of it. I liked it. I need to do more. Do you know if you stream it bitty, like people, like chat can like fuck you over majorly? They can like spawn in explosive barrels. They can spawn in lava. I think they can also help you, but you know, if you have a vicious community, they won't. It's kind of like Cult of the Lamb. The community can help you. They never do. I need a new community. Last seeing you on the 50 podcast was a good laugh. Dude, they are super soft and chill people. I hung out and like chatted with Shanaha and Kette. Probably like twice as long, just chilling afterwards. Absolutely lovely. Not yet, but a plan with a nice cuppa. How long is your podcast? An hour and 29 minutes, I think it was. I got back from work like 30 minutes ago, so I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Understandable. Hope you enjoy it. Chat being helpful as if. No. Not this chat. It's more like, hey, let's spawn bombs. Hey, let's spawn this boss. Hey, let's... Like, my absolute least favorite was like, oh, you just take a damage. Luca, me. Did you enjoy it, Luca? For me, said merit portals have definitely begun to be rarer at some point. So, I haven't done it at, like, difficulty 6 yet. Like, I'm wondering if that's part of it. Because I swear last week when I did it on difficulty 5, I got 3 portals in my like one only run. I don't know why I struggle to play with Soldier 11. It takes a lot of practice. I'm not the greatest Soldier player because I haven't played there enough. Like what? What I'd like if you want to learn her, what I'd almost recommend is like just pop into training. You don't even need to have an enemy fighting against you. Like just try and like get the timing of her like fire attacks in the muscle memory. Like people that do like to play Soldier, that do it good, they love her. Like it's one of the most like passionate character fan bases, I'd say. So, without further ado, let's do some story. Belle Vivian has contacted us. She said you'll be investigating the holo tomorrow. In addition to her, Hugo and Lacon, Anby, whom we recommended before, will also join this operation. She'll explain the details when she comes to pick you up at the video store tomorrow. Love listening to you guys. Impressions, very chill and good vibes. Honestly, like, Zenless Zone Zero is fucking blessed with really cool and chill creators. And I think just because it has like a smaller scene than Genshin and Honkai, I don't know, like it doesn't get the same problems as the bigger brothers do, creator-wise. There we go. Cat went up to the door, started scratching the door. I'm like, you want out? And I opened it, she's like, just looking at it. And then she went. But, are you still planning on heading straight into the holo like you did the last few times? I feel like I've had this particular conversation. Alright, with so many friends around this time, there shouldn't be as much risk. I'll wait for you at home, then no matter what, remember, safety first. Let's get some rest now. I heard that Santa's team was the part of holo to begin with. I don't know if this is correct. Ooh. Maybe. Because I feel... how'd say it? It's like, apart from the pity system, you know, I could be fooled to believe it was another studio. And they very much like talk like, oh, you know, this is our first game. So, like, I do think that they are quite independent. Sapoko Pratish! Back to Blaze of Zenless. Back to beat the main story. I wanted to, like, do it in time for the podcast. Just in case we're gonna talk about it. I was not expecting the main story to, like, be as long as it was. Good morning, Proxy. Long story short, we analyzed the location marked in Bringer's notebook. I found no pattern between the coordinates, but they all seem well hidden. Hunger suspects that we might find something stashed at the coordinates, but it's unclear whether it will be pleasant or terrifying. In any case, we need to investigate. Our destination today is the Ballet Twins. Let's head there together. Take your time with it and enjoy it. It's worth it. I've liked the part so far. I feel like they're building up to a lot of stuff. It's just like a question, what? It's the Phaeton simp. I love her so much. We were talking about that before the podcast. Like just Vivian's sudden, like, just change. I did not see that one coming. Not more for Bernice because I lost on Evelyn because of free to play. You know, I say for trigger, but I'm still worried. That is fair. And just remember, like anybody designing or like pulling on stuff now, especially if you're a free to play, low spender, there's a very high chance that we are getting 1.7 and after that 2.0. Usually whenever like the big digit changes, so like it goes from 1.x to 2.x, there is a significant like increase in power. And knowing this dev team, seeing what they've done with, you know, the 1.4 patch, I'm assuming 2.0 will be huge. And hopefully we'll have information about If 2.0 is after 1.7, hopefully we'll have information about the 2.0 units before Vivian drops. It's brilliant in Japanese voice acting. I need to check that out. Like I basically only play in English, so I miss out on a lot of the Japanese voices.
It appears we're the first to arrive.
I really like your English one.
I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh, it's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy. For sure. Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I
wonder if like her trust level 4 stuff is that she realizes the real Phaethon.
Would you like to come by my place if you have time later? I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch, like screenshots of old internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards. Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all. I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
Go make dinner, love. I know it's probably not the right choice to pull trigger on Vivian, but dang, her gameplay is too saucy. Hey, if you want trigger, you go get yourself a trigger. Also, let me turn up the light a little bit. Then you go get yourself a trigger. The only wrong way to play this game is pulling for characters. Like skipping characters you don't want and pulling characters you don't want. No, wait. Skipping characters you want while pulling characters you don't want just because they're meta units. Always go for what's fun. And we're blessed, we always get to try out the characters fucking extensively before we need to make the decision, do we pull or not? So like we don't have to like buy the pig in the bag. I don't know why I changed Vivian's voice. I mean, after hearing the voice on the official live stream, then in-game. Wait, did it change Vivian's voice? I don't even think I realized that. What's up, party people? Flotteke, how the hell are we doing? Hope you're doing well. The voice actor is good. I like it. She has like this ASMR. Like I don't particularly enjoy ASMR, but she has a good ASMR voice. Skipping the ones I don't want. Yes. No. Okay, Fat Dog, quote on this. Always skip the characters you want, and only pull for the characters you don't want. Boom. Skip the ones you want, pull the ones you don't want. Easy clap. Yes. Because then it feels less horrible when you lose to 50-50 because you didn't want the character anyway. I love Trigger and she's good for my Yanagi and Rina. Yeah, I think Trigger is gonna be like, you know, Caesar, like Astra. It's gonna be like a very also hello Jonatas, a very handy to have stunner that you can basically like fit into any team. There's gonna be a situation where she's not the best stunner. Like Lighter will still be better for like Fire and Ice. But you know, outside Fire and Ice, he's kind of useless. Or not useless, but you know, most of his buff gets wasted. Meanwhile, Trigger's gonna work in a lot of teams. Not gonna be, you know, maybe the best in some of them. But you can use her in basically any team, which is a great strength.
I appreciate the thought.
Always skip the character. Skip every fucking character because we already have Corin.
Hugo said he had some preparations to do.
You get the Corin for free, right? After you meet her in the story.
I wonder how that's coming along.
Trigger's supposed to be universal. Yes. Word. Corin mains rise up. Exactly. Like, Trigger's own damage will of course suffer if, you know, she's not paired up with Ami. But her stun potential, her debuffing, is gonna be just as good as like all teams. skip these nyats. Ability, I might just hope you're doing well. Hey, hello Raiders, how the hell are ya? Broken Butterfly, hope you're doing amazing. Can I use stunners in my anomaly teams from now on? Yeah, that's the thing. She's probably like gonna be the only base. Well, lighter works in some cases. But yeah, just the fact that she almost doesn't need to be on the field, she doesn't take up any field time, might, you know, enable us to run her in some very cool anomaly comps. Corn is a download bonus, I think. Bless her. I love it. Hey Looney, been a bit. Real life happenings keep me from showing up too much. Pottiker, this week has been fucking horrid. Like real life stuff. So I know. Big hug. Hope next week is better. I don't really regret going M2 Bernice. Was go for M1 only, but my Vivi is not sure at the moment with 100 pools only at the moment. True. Are you pulling for trigger? And I was also only going for M1 Bernice, but then she came twice on that same multi. Sediment portals aren't gone, but they saturated the pool of the blue exclamation mark events a bit. So they're more rare. They also give some era initiative gear now too. Oh. Okay, so have they made it so... Okay, so there's an event going on. So the blue thingamadingies, they can be event related, which obviously, you know, reduces the chance it's going to be a portal. So as soon as the event in there is done, it should be back to normal. I always count twice. I know you do. That's why I don't have you over anymore. I don't think Shino is being sarcastic. At one point, you get free corn in the Manus portal launch. Yeah. Like I fully believed it. Like a pre-registration reward or something. On the plus side, I cleared my first Nice del Assault this time around. Flottico, nice. I choose trigger over Shingi for her to be also maybe use with Sword 11 to use get better than 1. Yes. And I know a lot of people like burst Harmasa. I don't. I like fully on field Harmasa. That's why I like pairing them up with Agent that, you know, does their shit off screen, Bernice. So I can just focus on Harmasa. So I would prefer running trigger together with Harmasa. Okay, I only have 10 pulls and a dream for now, but I'm at 60-ish pity. Hey. That's good. That's good. And remember, we're still quite far away. We're gonna get more events. We're gonna get, you know, new rotations. So you're gonna get more. I misunderstood. My bad. Treklon, do not even sweat. And plus, no wait, and that. Pull trigger rerun, we'll have to see. And like, I am so excited to find out what we're getting for the 2.0 because I have no idea. Just knowing them, I know they cooked. And I like that I don't know. Because it could be just about anything. Haku, super cool. How are we doing? I miss the days when I hit the wheel cap in one round. Good old days. I feel like I did that last week. She needs to trigger me release now, kind of rub me the wrong way, man. Understandable. If Jane rerun and Yannick gonna be an engine, I'm gonna pull for them, and I'm done with pulling. If Yannick comes back, or when she comes back, I might go for an engine. Oh, well, like she... Actually, why? Like, she's a fucking powerhouse with Fusion Compiler. I don't need the power up for her. We'll see. Maybe. Nicole will only be slightly better compared to Astra and Junior. This is the Assault was the first time I tried Astra with Johan. Damn, it's such a different for me. Yeah, I feel that. Absolutely goated. Real life gets in the way sometimes. Yeah, that's why I try to spend as little time as I can in there. Emergency medications need restocking too. Guess I'll stick to the ones I'm used to. Maybe the legendary idols will finally be out. The thing is, if I had to guess, I would say not idols for 2.0. Just because they're free, right? So like that's probably like, you know, maybe 2.1, 2.2 material. Like 2 patches back to back. I think it's like gonna be one goated ass unit. With maybe it's like tag along little goated ass A rank as well. Maybe the little what's her name? Yu Fufu? The leopard girl? And her master? Maybe. Maybe it's Lucia. Maybe it's Lady Sunbringer. It's fucking Big Daddy. It's Big Daddy. And if it's Big Daddy, I'm gonna have to talk to Emmanuel again. I'm like, dude, remember when I had you add in Pulcra? I'm gonna need you to add in Big Daddy as well. Just cram him in there. There's space. How cool is Big Daddy? Dude. If they announce Big Daddy, I'll look into doing a Big Daddy stream. Just pig mask, paint myself red. It's okay to do red face, right? Also, I have to say, disappointed in you. Where's Big Daddy on the merch? Still looks great. I actually told him, like, if you can, beat Big Daddy. But dude, it's like literally where? Like, it's so cluttered, like in a good way, I feel. Yeah. He gets his own design. I'll have him like whip up some like design for Speedos, and then, you know, the trunk can be, or the snout can be, but the trunk is Big Daddy is too big. He is big. Bioshock 2 is the most underrated sequel. I fucking love Bioshock 2. Almost more than the original. I really enjoyed being a Big Daddy. Hey, I hope you're doing well. Magda, I'm doing great. Big hack. Lovely weather in Sweden. You can probably tell there's still a little bit of sun coming through. So I've had a good day. It was really nice hanging out with Kete, with Shanaha, and Average as well. Great way to start the day. I really like Zombie, but I think they did a shit job with their agent story. Really? I think it's probably like the agent story that's hooked me the most. Sounds a calendar on the way to take over new Eridu. Dude, and I'm here for it. Like, I love using Ellen, but Salsa Calendar is my favorite faction. By far. It's not even close. Oiled up for the market.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks.
There's some tension between these two.
Little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect
I
you
didn't
to
explain
let me
why
join.
Ambius get to dress up like
What
Sunday.
else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted.
No, they did,
on
didn't
having
they?
you
She
join
went to
us.
put on the uniform. I don't remember the exact reason, but they gave us some reason for it. Like, I appreciate all my men, and I get Hugo, but give me the burly man. Dude, when I saw Pompeii, I'm like, we need that. We need that. And Lighter is kind of that. But he doesn't, like, as you could tell by, you know, topless Lighter. But as soon as he gets his, you know, bike jacket on, he looks more slender. But just give me guts. Guts from Berserk, please. I really wish the Pompeii character would be playable. Burly man, yes. Give us guts.
I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is.
Could have done more for sure. It feels like Hermasa and Sammy had their stores. Can I cut short? Oh, more enemies for story later. Like, I just think if you compare it to, like, you know, say Grace's, no, not Grace's, Kolida's. Is Kolida the one where they infiltrate like an elementary school class? And Rena's was sweet, but you know, it didn't really move the story along. Like, I feel like at least Harmasa's and Zambi's felt like they were part of like the bigger storyline. Especially like it being referenced a lot in this one.
It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed.
Kolida bit tiny, she fitted in. Dude, okay, like, Kolida's story was
Thankfully,
fun.
Jack went in peace.
Like, it had a lot of humor in
He must
it.
have known about his condition
Like, she
for
was so
some
happy
time.
because finally she was taller than someone.
He even left us with instructions.
The former Lacan voice was more classy. Yes. I think he does a good job.
Passing peacefully
The new
in your
one.
sleep is the most
I prefer the
natural way
first
to
one.
go. I'm happy for him.
It's hard to follow
By
up
the
the
way,
original.
Lycan.
Yes.
Have you given it any thought yet?
I'd say Lacan's original voice is probably
You
like
mean
the
about
most
our
iconic one in the
guild
game,
for Phantom
almost.
Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I don't have any
So that's Jack
objections.
then.
But what should we call it then?
How about Mockingbird? It's a bird known
pays too
for
much for
mimicking
one
the
per
calls
dex.
of
True.
others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycan. And I don't just want a name. I
Why
want
don't they just like
Mockingbird
give us
to
this
become a
like
symbol,
dislike on skin?
like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads.
Cash in on some of that furry
Striking
money.
fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name. Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it however we can and change things in our own way.
Don't have Kolida might have been more incentivized to
But
pull
on
Evelyn
the
for
basis
her.
of not causing harm to
Understandable.
other people's lives.
Then again, burn
That's
it,
also
burn
what
it,
Jack
burn
used to
it.
say. You remember, don't you?
Yeah, I
Of
fucking
course
love
I
using
remember.
Kolida with Evelyn, honestly. Like, some
All
content
right.
even more than lighter.
I promise.
That sounded pretty
I
forced.
can't find you on Twitch. Search for
Don't
Hawkwood
forget,
City, Abby. Or just
Things
click the
don't
link
end
down
well for people
down
who
below
break
stream.
their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow
Hey,
companions.
how can I
That's
increase the
also
disorder
something Jack
damage?
would say.
So,
Well then, today's the day that
Disorder
Mockingbird
damage is
will
affected by a few
officially
things.
start flying.
one of the things that affects it is like how much time is left on whatever status they're afflicted by. Which is why Rena is very good in disorder teams, for example, because she extends the shock duration. Like, the more time that's left, the more damage it does. It's also, you know, affected by anomaly proficiency. What characters are you using and doing disorders? I think new Lacan said does a fun job. It's just Sound 11 sounds like it feels a bit off. Abby, welcome in. It's always weird. It's always weird when they switch voice actors. Like, it just feels off. But the good thing, like, imagine your best friend. He comes over to your house and he has a new voice. It's gonna feel weird. But the 5th time he comes over, you're gonna have gotten used to it. And after a little while, you will not even remember what the original sounded like.
Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
No, he didn't want to come and say hi. Hello there, Hako. Hello, Bulldog. How the hell are we doing? Yanagi has 410 AP and Bernice with 365 AP with support as Lucy. That's a good team. That's a good disorder team. What you might consider doing, you could run Lucy or like a Freedom Blues, like AP Lucy, to not like dilute the burn damage as much. Also, you know, help Bernice stack up her stuff. Use like as maximizing the sword damage, and like as soon as they get inflicted by one anomaly, switch immediately to the other one, like trigger it as soon as you can. And then it's like, if you have fire and ice, like first one element, then another one, so like fire, ice, like you take turns inflicting them. So the Lemons form voice had some cutscenes to it, and now it's gone. The first time your friend shows up with a big mustache saying that's now his thing is weird first, but then you get used to it. Exactly. Change is scary.
Looks like we're all here. Hugo.
So the 11 probably fits better, but still miss Former 1. Yeah. It's gonna feel weird for a little bit. I missed the hell out of Sokugu's voice actor in the beginning. Now I can't even remember what she used to sound like. Oh, sorry, I should be reading. I really don't want on-voice characters, and getting used to the new voice actors takes me 10 seconds. I just want the voice. Yes. Because it does add like so much to the story, doesn't it? Like 1.4 story was great, but it felt weird whenever, you know, Lycon would come in and just, you know, talk but not talk. Hello, the proxy has already updated me on the necessary information. Rest assured, I will keep it confidential. So, before entering the holo, let's confirm the mission's objective once again. Okay, did you get Balls of the Miles, by the way? I did. I'm like Hunter rank 18 something. I'm usually a Switch Axe main, but recently I've switched away from it, pun intended. And I've instead done a lot of Sword and Shield. Insect Glaive is also fun, but right now, Sword and Shield is my favorite. Based on relevant information, these coordinates may contain secrets related to the Exaltists. These could be treasures or something awful. 130, so sheesh. You played a lot. Did I go back and get a voice for in 1.5 for the missing ones? I honestly couldn't tell you. Anybody else know? He keeps dying on me in Monster Hunter Wilds. That's a lie. Ever since I caught up to you, Yona, you're the one dying. We'll have to explore and find out. Love how the Charge Blade is just a pizza cutter now. I've always thought that, like, the Charge Blade is just like a less fun Switch Axe. But then someone on, like, in chat made me try it last time I played it, and like, it's fucking fun. Chainsawing people is fun. I just felt like Corin. Do you think Lycon's new voice is temporary? Like, Sokaku had 3 voice actors. And the second one, in my opinion, did a very bad job. So, like, maybe that was just placeholder. I feel like Lycons is putting in such a good work that, like, I think is the final product. Quality time events are still not voiced. As someone said that, like, Jane's quality time event is all like her voice is missing and stuff, which is a little bit scary.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
So what I do is, like, almost with shock for Yanagi, that trigger burn with Bernice, and Lucy immediately trigger shock. Like 400k damage is good for. Yeah,
Are you familiar
I would say it's obvious. And like, remember, he, like, Bernice can like trigger, not Bernice, Yanagi can like trigger her own disorder as well. Like, if you trigger a disorder with an EX special, I reckon it's gonna be quite ka-chow. Also, is it a little bit too loud in combat? But yeah, since you're running Lucy and it is an M6 Lucy, right? You could try just putting her on like a 4-piece Freedom Lucy. You see if you feel a difference from like, you know, so she's not diluting too much of Bernice's burn.
What you deserve.
Wait, cat wanted. They have a cat flap, they just prefer the door. Can I all have 4 awesome voice actors in more? Yeah, I fully agree. And I think, like, I feel like Ambi sometimes can sound a little bit plain, but I feel like she did an amazing job in the Idiot story with the voicing. I used to have a tanky and a good full support horn and full aggro, keeping myself alive with lots of healing songs. Blottaker, that sounds... You sound like the perfect teammate to have.
Room should be nearby.
Big beef weapons plus explosions are the best. They are. It's kind of fun. Like, I tried the dual blades the other day. Didn't love it.
Master Proxy.
I want a little bit of
I hate to be the
meatiness.
bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants can't even fix a simple circuit.
I can fix
You need
it,
someone to hunt? Hit me
but
up.
I'll need a circuit
Definitely.
diagram before
How
I
many
can do
people can
anything.
be on Monster Hunter?
I've seen
There's like 4
diagrams
in
of this type
the
of
group?
circuit before.
That's 4.
It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the hollow.
Just leave that problem to me.
Belle, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to your phone. Check if
4
you
per
received
hunt.
it.
Okay, like
Thank you
like
very
the
much,
like the
Master
old ones.
Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit.
Monster Proxy. I've organized the circuit-related modules. You just need to connect them the same way as you've done before. You can also make a squad, which is like a guild. Oh! It's kind of cool. We should make a community one. So I want to have only M1, eh? Not worry, she will come. That means that she's not
The circuit
diluting
is
it that
fixed.
much anyway.
We should now be able to open
Otherwise,
that door.
when Bernice starts
Wait up.
flaming,
Wait a second.
it comes down a lot of
Something
boars.
just doesn't add up.
Focus in the squad. I think that sounds fun.
It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside
That
world
sounds
from
fun,
within a
honestly.
hollow.
I know we have a lot of Monster
And
Hunter
getting that
players.
circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that. Could it be your Lord Phaethon? Impossible. There's no way. But then again, only Phaethon could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be
I know
Phaethon?
some of you like the simpy side of her. Like, I don't need all the characters that we meet to like basically fall in love with us. I guess it plays into like some sort of fantasy.
That's me. I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never had the chance to tell you.
Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon, I've been your biggest fan for years now. Goodness me, Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along, and I had no idea. This is like a dream. Could you, I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph and a group photo and...
So I feel the same about ranged weapons though. I tried bow. Yeah, same. I've tried the ranged ones in Monster Hunter. I don't vibe with it. It's like, oh, we're trying to be like there's someone or something for everyone in our game. Yeah, I'm guessing there's been some like, you know, market research. It's like, oh, if people have fallen in love with our characters, there's a 23% high chance that they are gonna be pulling them. So, you know, if It's a set Phaeton, are normally good on Nicole, the new Ether set. Boa, yeah, I know you like Boa, and you're really good with it. You would like Wuba. I actually do play Wuba. Well, I've been bad like keeping up with it. I pop in and do my dailies. Yeah, new Phaeton set is not bad on Nicole. Like, I'm obviously anomaly Nicole. I went to check. Laka's voice is back in the final animation. That's good, but the rest we're missing. That we're missing are still missing. Okay, maybe they'll add it in as they go.
Anything you want. We just gotta get out of the hollow first.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Guess I got a little too excited.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
In position.
The door's finally open.
The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I never went to wake up.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
Trying to quit Wuba for a while, but the exploration new areas pulling me back each time. Yeah, I didn't love it in the beginning. Then I popped back into it on Camelia's banner. Pulled Camelia, like, holy shit, she's fun. Then I kept up with it. 2.0 released. And like Rina Sita is just gorgeous. And they've done a lot of stuff right. I feel like they're still like lacking like good endgame modes. And they added some new ones that's not great.
You're just being pretentious.
Should I try it? I'd say it's one of the better gachas out there. New area is cool. They do some like cool looking characters, and I feel like it's more its own thing now. And like at the beginning, I felt like it just felt like a Genshin clone. But as soon as they started like going their own way with stuff, it got insanely like much better.
Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon. Right over.
I've been doing a got to the game after all the viewers and such. So not enough characters. Yeah, like the endgame in this is hard. Like I've started getting some max level characters, but like I'm not close like beating the highest level of the tower.
Roger. Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling?
Vivian scared him. Yeah,
Are
apparently.
you tired? Do you need a break? Some food?
Another game to ask about. So sorry, have you heard and tried a Reaper? Oh wait, plot again.
Thank you for your concern.
Right, you've been away for a while.
Fine.
Dude, we've been playing so much Repo. I've done a few streams of it. It's fun. It's fun as all shit. We used to do a lot of Lethal Company, but I feel like Repo is just better in every way. Also, I want this statue. Hello. I bought Carlotta and Phoebe because I love the designs. Join the 2.0. Just waiting until I can get their dedicated support, Sani and Zedji. I'm excited about Sani. No,
A complex
Sani.
mechanism has been detected ahead.
And
To
Cantarella.
pass through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms. Suggestion. Split
Really
up
enjoying with
and
the
handle
friends
them
too. What's the
simultaneously to
furthest
save
you've got,
time.
Flother? We've gotten to, I think, like, we're not even done with the run. We just had to call it because it got too late. I think
So
we have a
to
save at
head
like
to
level
3 different
13.
places to crack this thing.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups?
Still need so much improvement.
In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy.
Yeah, like, it's not perfect. It's
I
not
can take
perfect.
care of one myself.
That leaves the last one to me then.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
Do you think with how you seem to want to release a new playstyle every patch, with the newest character that Trigger and Zombie will be the only Aftershock characters, or at least for a while? Yes. Yes. I don't think it's gonna be like a super common archetype. I'm a little bit worried that the one that has massive buffs for Aftershock is Zombie. I'm like, how like, it would almost have been better for Aftershock if they had been put on Trigger, which is like they're more like easy exchangeable. But if we get another Aftershock carry, like, you know, are we gonna have to run Zombie as somewhat of a half support for that new carry? The 8, I think. Yeah, we were stuck at 9 for a long while.
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying. This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport.
Ja, men Jinchi, I just don't
Andy's
want
got
to
a
use a
point.
support weapon.
Hugo,
I lost a
just
weapon
go
banner.
with Lycon.
You just
Wait, you
want
lost
to be
your weapon
along
banner?
with your Lord Faithin, don't you, Vivian?
Hugo does Aftershock damage too.
That's not it.
Maybe it does. I haven't looked at any leak what Vivian and Hugo are counted as. But if any of them deal Aftershock damage, it's gonna be more prevalent than I thought it would
Maybe
be.
we should go over it all again.
I think Olivia will be
just
off
in
field
case
now.
anyone's not fully on board.
Do you mean Vivian?
There's no need, Master Proxy.
Lost, ran out the pools.
Our top
I see.
priority right now is to crack the mechanisms as soon as possible.
Vivian's disc set kind of
It's
hints
just a
at
simple
her
mechanism.
that she
I
might be
can
off
handle
field.
it solo. Lycon.
Then we'll
It
see.
will not
Is she
slow
off
me
field like
down.
Astra? I don't think so.
I really want to
Probably more
recommend
like
you
Bernice.
some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
I'm back with some noms. Ooh, what with nomming? I'm sure Paper Trigger will be her bestest knock stun, and I feel like Ami carries like 80% of the weight for Aftershock in her kit. She does. She does. Which worries me. So it's like, yeah, say that Hugo does do Aftershock damage. It's like, do I need to slot in an attacker as a support for Hugo? Because all of the buffs to, or most of the buffs for Aftershock is on Zombie. And in the same way, I'm worried about Trigger. I'm worried that her damage potential is locked in Zombie. That like without Zombie, like that she's tuned to have Zombie with her. So like her Aftershock damage does intended damage with all the buffs that Zombie brings, and without it, it just feels lackluster shit. Like she'll still be a good stunner, but you know, I would like her to hit good as well. You're not thinking Vivian will be an Eater Bernice? Yeah, I think that's a good reflection. I'm not sold on Aftershock. I think it has some potential. Like, I don't... like, we discussed it a bit in the podcast. That was a good point. Like, say that Bernice had been released today. Her damage would have counted as Aftershock damage. You know, now it doesn't, just for reasons. Like, I don't like it when the game imposes silly limitations just like, you know, just to make it awkward and have us, like, you know, pull for different engines that specifically use buffs aftershock, etc. We got through damage is so little, is there to enable a new disc set, I think. Okay. So, like, yeah, maybe his damage isn't loaded into it. Just like you say, it might be more to, like, activate stuff. Now, I hope to see the realization live. I have to rewatch it in what then? Wait, what realization?
Seems like we both need to press down on these mechanisms.
If I'm voting
at
for
the same
Trigger,
time.
should I go for her W engine? So, unless they've changed her engine from the last time I looked at it, her engine is all about her own, like, damage output, right? Like, and of course, high impact. Like, it's not like Light's engine, where it's like a buff. One of the pro things with Trigger is that she's gonna be super universal, working basically like all teams that want to stun her. She might not be the best in slot stunner,
Lord Phaethon and I share a deeper connection.
but instead, you know, she works in all teams.
Sorry. I hope I'm not being too forward. Goodness
But
me.
if you're free to play, I would
Somehow
also
fighting alongside Lord
I
Phaethon.
would also suggest, you know, staying away from the weapon banner. And I imagine Hellfire Gears might be good on her. More stun, or like more impact of the EX special. And after we do an EX special with her, she does enter her, what's it called? The state where she attacks like relentlessly for 8 seconds. When we notice, oh, okay, yeah, when she notices she's Phaethon. I thought that would like be tied to like almost her trust level. B-Mac, thanks so much for the follow. This is where all the cool people are at. Kubo, you're gonna get a hug. Big hug. How's Kupo, and how is your Zenless journey going? He recently downloaded it. I don't feel like I've seen you on it a lot. So I'm a bit scared of the answer.
Any second now, aren't I?
No official info, but the ending is a lot of the defense down. Yeah, I guess we'll see. They do tend to tweak the engines quite a bit before we actually get them. So ask me again once we like have confirmation what their engine looks like. About to boot it up now. How is Hakus? Kubo, I'm doing quite good today. Woke up silly early.
No, this
And it's
isn't
been
a dream.
lovely weather.
I'm real, see?
So like
You can
had a
even hold my hand.
long ass
Not
walk
only
in
is
just the
Lord
sun, and
Phaethon incredible, but
it just felt
so
nice.
kind.
It just felt nice. I had a
That's it.
really lovely Sunday.
I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Phaethon fan until my very last breath.
Can you hear sort of metallic echo in Vivian's voice? Think it's recording quality issues? I don't feel... I feel like the quality is fine. Like, she might be missing a pop filter just because, like, the S's are, like, very clear, but I think that might even be intentional. Like, had she voiced anyone in, like, Nikkei Gods of Victory, I would fully expect them to put out, like, an ASMR video. Hey, Hoko, hope your day is going well. How do you feel about no more EUs? Alex, big hug. I'm honestly very intrigued to like see where they're going with this entire storyline. That like we can now be in the, like in the hollows. They are very much hinting at like that we're gonna be able to fight. So we'll see. We'll see. It's like either it's gonna be playable Bell, Wise, or it's something else. Or like we're gonna be able to like activate our eyes through Eo's eyes. Something like that, since that's a magical part of us. Damn it, my Koopa is now playing Chrono Trigger. Yoke fell flat on its face. Wait, after you said that, you just put up Chrono Trigger? Yeah, sorry, I didn't get the pop-up. But Chrono Trigger is also a god of fun game. I love Glenn.
I'm happy to hear that, don't get me wrong. But why do
But
you
I'm
like
like, good
Phaethon
Sunday,
so
I
much,
should stick to
Vivian?
YouTube stuff. I saw you
Lord
online
Phaethon
and see how your
is
Twitch streams
my
are.
light, the one
B-Mac,
who saved me in my
welcome in.
darkest and most desperate times.
We're doing some
Like a
1.6
deity
story.
who rescued me.
I did mean to like go through all of this on like before I attended a Losing the 50 podcast. But it was a lot longer than I expected. So we did one go of it yesterday. Got through most of it and like now we're finishing it up. What if they make us pull S rank of our characters of Bella and Wise? I think if they make them playable, I think it's gonna be like the main characters in Genshin, although hopefully useful, so not like Genshin, and Honkai Star Rail, where it's gonna be like an S rank character that maybe we'll unlock different elements, paths, specialities for. If they go down that route, they are doing something. They're cooking. I can smell it. But I don't know what.
You probably
The one
don't
time,
remember.
the action trick is great. I had a
You
bigger
really
play
did
this week.
save me that day.
After 3 hours and
Well,
photoshoot yesterday, I got
it's so
sick of
embarrassing
computers.
to say all this in front of you.
So what's the problem with the cubes? It just
Sorry.
doesn't start?
I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
I know some stacks count as Aftershock, but what is Aftershock exactly? Yeah, it's a new mechanic. Basically, it's... I would almost call it like follow-up attacks. Right now, Zombie has it, Pulcher has it, Trigger has it. If the concept had existed when Bernice was out, she would have had it. Someone else as well, probably. But yeah, basically follow-up attacks. I feel like the name is a little bit like the name doesn't tell you
Of
much.
course not. Thank you for your loyal support.
Hot take, but I don't want them playable.
I should be the one thanking you.
Yeah, I
Just
wouldn't.
being able to see Lord Phaethon makes me the luckiest person in the whole
Obviously,
world.
getting 3 S rank characters is
Sorry to
always
keep
nice.
babbling like this.
But yeah, I
wonder
don't.
how the others are
I
doing.
don't have any innate
I'm
want
sure
of like
Andy will be
take them
able
into
to
combat.
manage. She's great at this kind of stuff. But as for Hugo and Lycon, let's just hope they don't get into a fight with each other.
There
I
are
wonder
too
Bella
many Ethereals
and Wise
here.
got new skins like new clothes.
It's not a huge problem.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, they're cooking something. I just don't know what.
Now you pay.
And I imagine that we will know not next patch, but the patch after, like the 2.0 patch.
It's time.
Like either their plot line now is gonna be they are gonna be able to fight, or it's gonna be like some sort of like new mechanic. And maybe it's related to their eyes, because you know they're always observing through their computer terminal. So I could also imagine, you know, that maybe we get to like pick a special Bell and Wise power, just like we pick a Bangbo. Maybe. I need some Microsoft program. Mine was bugged, so when install go or open Chrome triggers, I have to uninstall it, install it. When it works, I got driver up the program, download everything out of date, and it worked, then it randomly decided, okay, I work now. Computers, am I right? I'm glad we managed to get Loon's game working. Had to buy it and then refund it, just like see what happens when you click on it. C++ or something, I forgot the software. And I guess like running an old Super Nintendo game.
So,
Like they were never intended to run on
cooperate to solve this
Windows 11.
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
I don't like that they restrict the damage with naming it as it just restricts team building. It does, and you know, there's gonna be a specialized engine that only benefits Aftershock. And yeah, they have to be careful not to put too much restrictions on team building, because we already have the restrictions of the additional abilities. Take Miyabi's, for example. She requires either a section 6 or a support, which means that you can't run Bernice, Miyabi, and Lighter, which would have been great, because that's like the only team in the game that could have made full use out of his buff. But for reasons, it doesn't work. Other Shock is a gimmick that was already there for forcing pulls for a new meta. Seems like a way to be sneaky with power creep. Like, there are some good things with it as well. Because if we have different types of damage, just like Honka Star Rail has with like follow-up attacks, dots, although, you know, they don't care about dots. Black Swan is like still the only dot, like the latest dot character, right? Like, if we have that different kinds of damage, it allows them to like release another ice attacker that won't power creep Ellen, because they do this different kind of damage. But a lot right now is just damage is damage. More dots. How was Stream of Loons? It was good. It was good. She yapped for an hour and a half. Then she had some problems starting her game. Then she got it working, and it was a cute little game.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was
What do you think of the
thinking.
Assault new 2 electric bosses?
Just this once, we should trust each other. For the
Uh,
proxy.
this patch they give
I
2
have
electric
no
attacks for free,
objections.
but if they make it
Very
too
well.
easy, it makes you get Vivian
Then
for
you
sure.
better keep your word. I know you've never
Yeah.
fully trusted me.
And like, you know,
Even
the
before
bosses,
it
it's
all
what they're
fell
weak
apart.
to, but you know, you can clear it with other characters as well. Lacker is silent for quite a while, seeming to be caught in some memories from long ago.
You wanted to speak to me?
Has anyone played the Prince of
Alone?
Persia Warrior Within? Is that like the very stylized one?
I know you and Hugo are as thick
Looks
as
a little
thieves
bit like
and don't hide
anime
anything
comic
from one
booky.
another. But you
If
can't
so,
tell him what I'm
yes,
about to
some of
tell
it.
you.
Did something happen with him?
There's some he just won't
Hugo
turn
is an
on. Ooh,
intelligent
Bratish, I'm
and
sorry.
gifted child. He learns everything I teach
That's
with
not
ease.
nice.
In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I just don't want it to become Honka Star with all the archetypes needing specific characters. I agree. I fully agree. And I think this dev team is very smart, and like I think they want to avoid doing the stuff that previous titles have done that pissed people off. But we'll see. Did you complete Zombie Story? I did. I really liked it.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing
Hugo
for
has
him.
lost his aftershock attacks 2 days ago, it seems.
What do you mean?
Alright.
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught,
Only time will tell.
the hatred he
Time
was
will
faced
tell.
with, everything he picked up. It's all become
But
an
yeah,
integral,
I'm fully
inseparable
on board
part
with
of
all
him.
of you. I don't want
I believe
unnecessary
that
restrictions
beautiful
either.
flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into
But
the
they don't start
abyss.
buff slash or drill attacks
mean-
from nowhere.
Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition. That he won't become the dragon
Yeah,
that must be
like-
slain.
Alright,
But he has
we're there.
inherited the seed of evil. You
Let's
cannot
allow
let
this to
it
play
take
out so I
root.
don't jab over them.
I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycon, promise me now. You must hold his chain tight. To restrain him. To stop him. And when necessary, to choke him.
Ayo. Zenless so far has only been selling playstyles rather than power, so as long as you get favorite DPS support, then you chill. Yes. But I also do believe that, I'd say it, the content has gotten harder quicker than any of the previous titles as well. Like, if you are running the standard cast, and without super goated like discs and support, you are probably struggling getting 3 stars. We all know the ultimate Void Hunter will be Corin. Dude, I would love that. Okay, I'm back with a nice chicken tikka masala. Nice. And some rice with that? Will be funny for April Fools if they did that though. Yes. Now I'm curious about Billikin backstory and how he related to Caesar and others. I fully believe that he might be the next like A rank that gets the ambi treatment, like he becomes S rank. Who's choking who? Tune out for a second. So Lycan choking Hugo. And they're probably gonna use all of the gimp straps that Lycan has. I got SMB because I need an electric team. I know Hermasa exists, but I disliked how I played. And I fully understand that. I find Hermasa fun to play. But it's like I need to turn my brain on to like 100% with him. And sometimes it's nice just not to do that. It's like he has to try so hard compared to a lot of others. And I do like the simplicity of Zombie. That's something I hate. The assault and tower is like a lot that escalated way too quickly. I think what is nice is like a lot of it is your bragging rights. Like most people can at least manage to get 6 stars on the assault. And the tower is not mandatory. But I like that, there is it does offer something for, the crazy peeps that just wants to keep on pushing.
You've become slow.
What I dislike with the new tower
You've been on guard against me this
is
whole
that it's
time.
just so many particle
That's
effects
what's
when I'm playing
slowing
Evelyn.
down.
It's like I don't see what the enemy is doing, and then I take one hit and I'm dead.
Looks like I was
Then I
right.
have to restart. I
Like
don't
how?
find that fun.
I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you. Not
Yo, Hoko, you're done with the
I
podcast you're
will
on.
Never be.
I don't wish to repeat myself.
Superboss, what did you think?
Break our oath.
I take no responsibility that the last 40 minutes of it was relating to Ellen. Not a single one. New S rank support would be peak. It would. I want an S rank, like designated physical support. With his fires, probably. Yes, pilau, rice, and ketchup. You have fucking ketchup on your rice, love. Stop it. Stop it. We'll be cleaning a bit. Some Sunday cleaning. I like that. Turning off damage number helps a lot in tower. I've heard that. And I might need to try it. But also it's fun seeing big numbers, right? I might need to try it though. Because I do find it a problem.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I like my
I
food
believe
wet.
any path that makes you feel pain must
Tikka
be
masala
wrong.
with rice and ketchup. Yeah.
Your disgusting
Here's a problem.
sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is...
Yeah, their voice actors are going hard.
Great, it worked.
Probably when not one hand kinda sucks. Yeah, WoW has a serious issue for me at least. Can't see what is happening when special effects all over the mob you're fighting. Yeah, and that's when audio cues are like so good. Like I almost feel like even if they take away like the yellow lights from hits, like at least keep the audio cues or like something. Like it's because it's so hard to dodge if the only thing I have is, my visual. and is completely obscured by, you know, the monster being drenched in fire by Bernice, or, you know, whatever. After a while, the team has completed their respective tasks. Everyone gathers again. Can't believe we're the last squad to arrive. Clearly, this is thanks to a certain somebody. Contemplative Spoon? Thanks so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Some people also say the zombie with damage numbers off makes them see the stacks easier. I can believe that. I can believe that. Thinking of all damage numbers, we try to see zombies marks. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit awkward, and I would have loved if there was like an audio cue when you're fully stacked. You know, just a little ching, or like something. For perfectly coordinated partners such as Lord Phaeton and I, coming in first place is to be expected. I try to stay in the first 1% in the assault, but they are crazy. Almost all of them do their assault runs in the first 12 hours. Either they're good in the game or they spend money, or both. Yeah. Actually, I don't know where I am this rotation. I only did it quick yesterday before we did the story. I can probably perfect it a little bit. Another cube would help, like with the red and yellow marks. It would. Go and start dinner, have fun. Hope you get something tasty, Bratish. You hear strange noises coming from my head. Funnily enough, I was indeed contemplating getting a spoon. Do it.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too.
So, do we think, like,
Keep an eye
is
on Lycon.
this ambiguous gonna be rocking this uniform?
I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the chance.
I'd never do
Or do we
that.
think she goes back to it?
But if Miss Vivian wishes to
Like
join
after the
us,
patch.
she's more than welcome.
Okay. Then I'll go with you.
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already. I need to get away from Lord Phaeton for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay. All right.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaeton?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for a reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
Despite all the info, I'm miscoming here now. But it
I
makes sense
can't
to
keep
people.
anything from you.
Humble outfit.
Can
I guess.
I've
I do
always
like it.
treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena. I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago. Vivian adores you. Whether you're Phaeton or just Belle. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you.
Is he also got sim for us?
Fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Hang on. What's that supposed to mean?
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. Like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words. Until my father, man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me. I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live.
Well, warming up to
After
Hugo
that,
slightly
I
more.
realized sometimes taking one life really can save countless others.
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty. But you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be the bad guy. So, I want to apologize to you.
Why apologize all of a sudden?
Love some great song characters.
You're
Yeah.
incredibly strong, kind, capable.
Yeah, and I like that he's like very caring about
really
Vivian.
lucky.
That's a sweet trait.
The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about? Children of Devils. I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the children of devils are actually the children of gods. Sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please.
I feel like the main story is kind of
look after
slow.
Vivian for me.
They are definitely taking their time with this one. Which, you know, I prefer that to like it being rushed. The power to boot your options are limited. Yeah, makes for an interesting talking point.
What is this?
Happy
looks
Sunday,
like a
Hawk and chat.
cocoon.
The press one back.
Careful, everyone.
Nice to see you again. Hope you're doing well.
I'm not
Big guy.
mistaken. That's a
Doing some
sacrifice
story.
in there.
It appears to be in
Thank you,
hibernation.
GameCube.
We don't know when it'll wake up.
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones.
Can't we
in
just
most
call me
of
Abby?
the lore. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to revive them. And that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the Hollows. If they make their way into populated areas,
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists
That's
have
crazy. It is crazy, Jeeves.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids. You won't be the ones to keep it.
it's that annoying old man. Why is he here?
Can we just kill him?
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
You're from the Ravenlock family. So it was you.
I hate living in an apartment.
Oh,
Why, Jeeves? Neighbors?
I know you.
Are you keeping up?
I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a Wolf Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were
How
able
about
to
we just
carry
kill
out
him?
our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Hugo takes one step forward, then walks over to Hartman's side.
Wait, Hugo, what do you mean?
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly step aside and let us have this
Would you
sacrifice?
kindly?
Of course. You can choose
Hope
to
she's been
refuse,
going well, boss. It
but
has to be, but
if you
how
do,
supernatural.
Then I'll have to take coercive measures.
Not as back constantly, there will either smell like burnt ass or cat piss, food and shit left on stash weekly. Sounds lovely. Hey Jeeves, you wanna come and live in my basement with Wave? Just let me know.
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that?
I think he's appearing to be stinkier than he is. I don't think he's actually betraying us. He has an ulterior motive.
Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body. Hugo, why in the world would you do that?
Instead of wasting your time on idle chatter, why not focus your energy on the battle ahead?
Flip the switch. Your plans will never succeed.
It's useless. Don't you get it? You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me.
What you deserve.
So, is Geppetto like one of these sacrifices?
The entire Ravenlock family, even the whole of Tops. There's no chance of victory for you.
Deserve.
Stand still.
The wholesale thing with the defense fortified. Okay, that's completely separate. We've already escaped through the fissures with sacrifice. We had to catch up. We can't let them have the sacrifice. I think it's a plan that you pet on Nineveh and bring her like bioweapons. Ew. I wonder when Nineveh is gonna eat shit. Like I kind of thought that, you know, the Miyabi part of the story, like 1.4 would be the takedown and revenge, like round 2 with Nineveh.
Oh, you guys are such a pain. Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we? I don't
Same when I played this
remember.
part 2, I bumped that door too.
I am.
Just felt like
This
I was
is your
supposed to go
favorite
there.
Kind of entertainment. Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
You. What's that supposed to mean?
I am loving the look on your face right now. Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm
Told
here
ya.
to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
That's impossible. You're part of our family?
I may be an illegitimate child, but I have the same blood flowing in my veins as you.
Time to murder another relative?
You're that bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
My dear uncle, you were never worthy of your position. You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry to disappoint, I'm still alive. I am the true heir to the Ravenlock family.
You're a bastard. You have no right to inherit the family.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You weaseled your way into Top's inner circle?
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family.
Alright, like, Hugo is growing on me.
Than you.
I'll probably still skip him, but...
You don't know the family's real secret!
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up.
What if I guess Hartman's fit?
Never even stood a chance.
You want it?
Damn it.
This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right? I actually fell for it. Don't do that again. At least give us a heads up next time.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
Lycan's gonna stop him, ain't he?
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands. Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
If that happens, countless people will die.
I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory. We must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh. And persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Someone has to do it.
Hugo, it's not too late for you to stop. You can still walk away from this.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice.
Yeah, it's like the students were talking about, like the best way to bring down something is from the inside.
In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying.
Yeah, exactly, GameCube.
Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
But even so, you shouldn't become the kind of person you hate.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss. It's about time you kneel.
Ooh, that's cool. I like that. So he might love it. Very dramatic. Very dramatic. Can't you just call me Abby? She'll see us sorted, right?
Out of my way.
A perfect conduit. Get ready. Now you can.
My way.
Everything you just said. Is that what you truly believe?
Of course. Are you surprised?
I have never once thought that Mockingbird was a failure. Our actions, no matter how childish or flawed, must have made their mark on the world.
Out of my way.
It might have been trivial or foolish, but as long as they had an impact, the things we did are far from meaningless.
I don't want it to end like this. There must be another
That's quite
way.
thanky.
There isn't, Vivian. This is the final lesson I'll impart to you. Those who cannot give up anything.
There's still the youth line could help Hugo. We're playing after the story already completed. Hopefully it can be saved.
I envy you. The world needs people like you.
Maybe he just needs some mocktails to mix his
Stay
eyes.
calm now.
Dissolve.
I got a bad feeling about this.
No mocktail helps Hugo. Even if the snack's real nice.
All right, you got me. But too bad. I have my own methods.
What are you doing?
Well then,
Oh,
make your choice. The sacrifice core, or your precious Phaethon. I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours.
dude, she didn't even have to think twice.
Leave Lord Phaethon alone.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me. What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it.
Dude, these illustrations.
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes, you must be the one.
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
Wait. Did you just fucking run it? Surely he doesn't fucking survive that.
Master Proxy, are you okay? Are you hurt?
That's a very anime way to kill someone.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just never thought things would turn out like this.
Lord Phaethon, I'm sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
But surely he's not dead. Like we're getting him next patch. No.
It's all right. No matter what, this isn't your fault, Vivian.
If only I'd noticed sooner. I should have realized earlier.
Vivian quietly walks to the edge of the rooftop. She hesitates for a long time and finally looks down. Naturally, nothing's there. So they finally nobody cares about the core after that. Like, it's just gonna be weird because, you know, we can invite them to like quality times.
Hugo, he...
I mean, Vivian... Oh, good point, Fat Dog. Vivian did not start crying and predict his death.
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can.
Okay, and he fell into a
a
hollow. Yeah, no. He's alive. He's alive.
That isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
He's
I
alive.
do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe he's still with us.
So he probably fell and encountered something in that hollow that helped him. Was it kind of the same with Bringer, that he was super injured? That stumbled around and like found whatever that there was, started talking to him?
He was hurt so badly. I'm afraid, even before he fell into that hollow...
Is it necessary?
he
A very
might have
specific pick a
already-
word.
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. But just so you know, Hartman's gone.
Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
I'm sorry. I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety. I wasn't paying attention to him.
Same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did. And he will pay for what he did today.
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with this. Well then, now that it's all over, let's head back.
Another obstacle out of the way.
What's that?
She's going to be pleased about this. May the Creator guide us.
Fear. Suffering. Despair.
That's fucking Belle with wings. And that girl with the red tie, she was at the auction. Because I noticed her. But who's underneath? Needs Vivian. Is it? The long hair outfit, almost said yes. Yeah. I think it might be Ben bigger. You be quiet. Very interesting.
Destruction. That's the future.
The sound music kicks so much. Dude, they do such a good job with the soundtrack.
Lord Phaethon.
We're gonna fucking sprout wings, boys. The lady was a guest member of the movement. Yes. I get that feeling as well. What's her name? Sarah? After exiting the hollow, Lycan takes his leave while Vivian returns to the video store with us. But for some reason, she remains silent the entire way. I think we're gonna die, apparently. I think that's gonna be like the one premonition that's, you know, not gonna come in. Because I feel like that's what they're building up Vivian's storyline to be. Like, you know, she's never been able to change fate. It's always been fate off. But now we'll make it fate on. And change it. So it's the main antagonist, but again, it wasn't her. She's working with the Exaltists too, though. Okay, so she wasn't referring to Sarah, you think, when she said she'll be happy? Yes. Predicts bad outcomes, not just death specifically. Yeah. So, is it the catastrophe Belle saw upon the Stone Ferry in the past, or what Vivian saw? Good question. But if we sprout fucking raven wings, I feel like we're gonna get playable Belle. The rise from the ashes. Yeah. That could be it, Luca. who became the Havoc Rover. Oh shit, I should be reading. What Hugo said in the end, I don't know. Something feels off. And not business with the sacrifice core? Maybe there's some deeper, more terrible secret behind all this. Let's see what devs are cooking. I just fucking love that I cannot tell where this is going. You know, some slop you get in other games is like, you know, it's predictable shit. You can see 5 patches ahead where it would go. I genuinely don't know. And that fucking excites me. I have a small request. It might sound a little bit strange, but... Lord Phaeton, can I stay at the video store for a few days? I just don't want to be alone right now. Sure, of course. Yeah, we're not comfortable with leaving you alone like this anyway. So, like, I was hoping that the Mockingbird will, you know, be its entire faction. But it almost looks like... it's basically just Vivian and Hugo. I'll sleep on the couch. I won't disturb Lord Phaeton at all. If I wake up and find that everything was just a dream, how wonderful would that be? They are a faction, but yeah, like they are a faction. I just was expecting, like, you know, a gang, not a duo. Go back to your bedroom and get some rest. Would we get like any final piece of story? Can I explain what I noticed? Yeah, feel free. Feel free. Do it. Also, new things. Yeah, I've seen the Thai girl Fyron. Like I've seen pictures of her. And like you have to give them fucking cred. We didn't get like one thing that felt connected. We have the agent story that connects into the entire like story arc. Where's the thing where we encountered Geppetto and the Thai girl? Is it this? The Shadow Lost Void. Yeah, I'm guessing it's this. Like this also connects into like new characters, new story, like new everything. Like it's just such a good way to like make it all feel relevant. In a lot of other IPs, other titles, you will have, you know, the main story. Then you will have the filler shit that you don't care about on the sides. But by like taking everything of substance, and spreading that out throughout all content, and like Hulkra joining the Caledons. Like we even get that. Pretty sure Vlad is alive. Yeah, like if he's not alive. No. Yeah, there's no way. Hello, how are you doing today? Raphael, welcome in. We just finished the story, so now we're discussing it. How are you today? Pretty sure Mockingbird be mocking. They do. Did you remember the description of Hugo at the beginning of the movie he wanted? Shattered Edge is the buffed character like Genos and so on. How can you finish the story? I did, Axis. Remember the description of Hugo at the beginning of the movie he wanted? Like the description of the movie? Yeah, the title was like Children of the Devils or the Devil, something like that. Villax Social Liner was kind of filler. Kinda. It's only the side thing. But knowing them is kind of it's probably gonna connect into this somehow. Did you finish the story? Love, thank you. Are you getting on with your story? Also, you have 8 hours left to do your Hollow Zero. Other than Hugo obviously not being done because of Vivian seeing it. Another thing I noticed is in the final comic scene, Hugo was smiling when Hugo stabbed him. I'm guessing you mean when Lycan stabbed him, because now Lycan now did what Hugo did to his father and understands him. Yes, like he won. So Lyra getting the free idol girls. Maybe. Now said Merit Farm. And now we head into Roll Zero. I don't know where the other community members are gonna come from. Might just stay with 2. Could be. The description of his movie is the entire epilogue. It basically spoiled the story in advance. Ooh. Yeah, I might need to just like watch that little part back. Some say he risked to get creator heal him like Bringer. Yeah, and like there's still question marks about what Bringer met in the Hollow. And like they brought that up in the beginning of the story. So like that's good storytelling if that happens, because you know then that has even more relevance. What is up, my fellow Homo sapiens? Hello, Turtle. How we doing? Just finished story. Bugger, is that time of the week again, huh? It is. All right, I'm going to sleep now. Really enjoy the stream. I hope you have a good night. Abby, big freaking hug. Thank you for being here. Yeah, the statement of death was just the price he was ready to pay. I like that. I like that. The storytelling is insane. It's actually such a fucking high quality game. And like, you know, when you think of what is this game? This is a game about, you know, massaging oily furries.
Looking for intel or hiring me for a job?
And mocktails mixes eyes.
Glass of nitro fuel?
The duality. I've been lurking and questioning the choices I've made in life. How come, Kieran? Do you want to massage a furry? What do you mean we kill people in Zenless? Like we harvest, or people harvest kids and turn them into protein shakes. But we also massage furries. And we also mocktails mixes eyes. Sometimes the snacks are real nice. I would love to massage a furry. Thanks for offering. Where is Dwank? Actually, like legit, where the fuck is Dwank? I haven't. Is he alive? Is it hunting season? Did I get Dwank? Oh, fairy. Like I said, that he pierced Hugo's heart. I think that this is symbolic because it is written in a different color. And Hugo is very smart. He must know that he was washed by this. So, I feel like it was like a very anime, the way he killed him. What if it was also very anime in the way he survived? He felt that Lycan was going for his heart, so he just, you know, contracted his chest muscles and moved his heart. Hugo is the true hero of the story. Also, is the first physical weak boss in a long time. It knows what people need. Yes. I love that's who both our minds went to. To be fair, we only have one community furry. I think. And better else to shot the furry. When we see Hugo falling, the blood isn't near his heart. Yeah, it does seem to be a bit lower down, right? One is more than enough, but I think I'm worried about Dwank. We need to check on Dwank. All right, so a lot of peeps have been saying that they cannot find the said merit portals, so we're going in there to see if we can.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out. I'll protect you from any danger.
I think Hugo is just a vampire. Yeah, like that's also a thing. Is he a vampire? Like he does have fangs. And the heart, I'm a little bit fucking rusty on my vampire lore. It's not enough to like just pierce their heart like with your hand, right? It has to be wood, right?
A little downtime between missions. Lucky me.
Well, vampire lore is different in a lot of media. True. Do we know how old Vivian is? Older than 5. It's possible that he gets bringered something in the hollow, healing his injuries. I am so far, like, I might have to eat my own word, or like, I might be wrong. I have been before. I think he's gonna encounter that same raspy, spooky voice that Bringer encountered, and then something is gonna happen. You need to slap them with garlic bread. Yeah, wooden stake and heart is one of the main ways. Like, what happens if it's like...
I sure wish some people could let me worry less.
Metal stake? Does the heart just heal after a while? That or garlic and some holy water maybe. Oh, dude. Have anybody in chat seen the concept art for Lucia? She's a priest. Maybe now it makes sense to introduce her. No, wouldn't do the trick. Attacks on trigger critical hit. Instead of hard with the sword, those things get back up. Why just wood? I think it's his aesthetic. But yeah, like had he just, you know, fallen down to normal ground, but the fact that he's falling into a fucking hollow, like, no. He's falling into magic land. Stuff will happen. Hear me out. What if he falls on top of Nineveh and he rides her into battle? Why silver bullets for werewolves is my real question. Are they just allergic? Yeah, I would like to know where all of these, like, you know, myths come from. Is it a certain kind of wood? I don't know, is it? You stand me hard with a song? No, splinters. Also remember I met Hugin Lost Void before starting the story. Yeah? Hugin will use parry's fall with his suitcase skill defaultly. If he has a parry, like when we get them as a character, it's gonna be a lot harder to skip because I do like my parries. No reference, it goes even deeper. I love the storytelling. Yeah, I feel like I need to like watch that again just to like pick up on it. And that's what I like. Like, the story doesn't feel brain dead. Like, it actually has me engaged. You know what doesn't engage me? When Paimon goes meow for 15 minutes. And then she does it again after I walk 5 steps. The story in this part of film, the Fiontaros have believed that someone were meant to run earlier than they have. I'm not sure. Like, at least all of it, you know. Like, what are we comparing it to? You know, Bernice and Piper winning the lottery? That has nothing to do with, like, you know, the overarching story. Meanwhile, at least the zombie part, you know, connected into the main story. And if we're also like getting drip marketing for new characters through like one of the events. Like a lot of the agent stories, they feel like filler episodes. Like it's not Naruto fighting the Akatsuki. It's Naruto, shaving, Sasuke's ass. Looking for Hinata's purse in the woods for 5 episodes. Done with story, Perich. Has it been said anywhere that Hugo is a vampire? No, he just has fangs. And talks vampire. Against the combat that made me lose my mind why I can't dodge in a character action RPG. Understandable. But believe that they used white oak or ash to stake the body on the ground, stop them from rising again. Interesting. The story assumes you've already done zombie story, which also assumes we're super close with Trigger already. Yeah, like you're definitely meant to have done the zombie story first. So do we do this just to hope to like get more than 2 blue? Fuck. Because we know for now Hug is just a squirt up pale guy. If he rises from that hollow with, tree like as a bat, then I think we can start suspecting he's actually a vampire. Trigger story would likely be a sort of prequel. Do you peeps remember the live stream? I think the cover art for Trigger story looks like a much younger Trigger without the armor. So yeah, it could be. Maybe how she damaged her eyes. Trigger story is apparently before the video store as such, so who knows? Interesting, I like that. Please, portal. Her eyes were damaged by an ethereal. Either ethereal or is it just like ether exposure? Like she was just like in the hollows for too long. This isn't submerged. Like I feel like they've specifically stated that they're ether damage. Hit me that new character like Asta and Parker just don't have dialogue in there. This called Agent. Oh. I tried to manage difficulty fast, but didn't see a single submerged event. It took like 6 or so. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like, the new, like if it's the event that's going on right now that's fucking it up. Maybe.
We fight together.
Which is a little bit of a shame. Why elf ears though? Good question. Good question. Dude, she fucking canceled my chain attack. Bish. Bit rude.
Nothing slips through my defenses.
Mr. Dialogue get for rest space. We unlock the holotrace and max friendship. Yeah. That can happen. Good to know. I hate that. Two portals to the right, so we're not gonna reroll that one. Just gonna hope we get lucky. Pop, 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 pop.
The best defense is a strong offense.
It's perfect. Please, mysterious voice. No. Can you get, like, can you get said merits from this? Nope. I was a little bit afraid that this would happen just because, you know, there wasn't that many different encounters. But I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't know found the mysterious voice areas in new patch. You remove it to make it very rare. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hunting for right now. I definitely found it last week. Yeah, so far this run, I mean, it's super rare, but still dislike it. Yeah. Yeah. Like, it was just so convenient. I don't want it to be over. Astra, please. It's so awkward to switch into sometimes.
Nothing slips through my defense.
Uh-oh. For twice in one of my runs, it literally is down to luck. Yeah, and it's even more down to luck because now there can be more things on the encounter. That was my only decent chance to get Dennis. Yeah. Well, good thing is, you know, you can... Like, you can still farm said merits, it's just gonna take you longer.
Gotcha! I pledge my honor!
All exits are now sealed.
What am I doing? I hadn't prep for this at all.
What's your honor really worth?
Your journey ends with me.
How the investigation of Semmer's gone in portals? Well, you still get them in the portals, it's just harder to find the portals. If that makes sense. Anyway, Corner Motion is mode. Oh, I love using Corn. Makes me look forward to when they give Anton same treatment. They looks fun, but they're never met in my opinion. Yes. They're a little bit of like the weaker, more the weaker factions. I'm stressed out. Whack one. How are you doing? I'm doing good. We just finished the story. Overall, a great story. Maybe dragged a little bit in like some areas, but I'd rather have that than it feeling stressed. Should we do a difficulty 5 just to, or 6 just to see? Haven't taken Ellen off for a spin in a while, so let's do that.
That's me! We fighting? Take me!
Ben Big Catalyst, please, how you? Yes. No, sorry, you put to do the slow thing? Something about using Miyabi, yeah. What do you think? Zombie or Epilogue better? I think main story is because, you know, it progresses the story, it leaves a lot of questions. Meanwhile, the zombie thing did feel like a side piece, but I did also like that it felt like it connected into the bigger story. Does difficulty 6 give more merits? It's a few runs to cap. I actually don't know. Since this is the first time I do 6. I've had a super busy week. So let's find out. I play so much 6 and no luck. Some my phone definitely nerfed. But is it something like just while the event is active, you think? Maybe it goes back to like a normal chance afterwards? That's on 65 for get fun. It's brutal, but you can actually have the lock in, and I love it. I like that. I beat the max difficulty with Trial Billy, or like the previous difficulty. That's fun. Dude, I just love the Ice Blade so much. Please make a base kit for you. To Bob's, let's go. We're cooking, maybe. Dude, yeah, the Ice Slash, it just feels... Max, that's easier in this than in the Wither Domain. And also the Premier DPS, and Nineveh should play in the bot. Yeah, like, I love Nineveh's design. I don't like the boss battle in general. Like, super cool enemy, not a super cool boss fight. Well, the shares all appear if you haven't capped said merits. I haven't capped them now. Wait, hello? Interesting. Nineveh because untouchable launch. Yeah, yes. Very annoying, and then like she's so high up, so like you don't see the attack prompts, like dodge prompts, and then she spawns the flowers, and yeah, nah, not great. There are so much achievements and content lost void. They have. And I honestly think this is like among the most fun shit in the game. Just because like we get to like our favorite agents change significantly. Oh my fucking god, I took a left. I didn't even see those two portals. God damn it. Yes, like these guys didn't used to pop up on encounters before either. My mom's telling me how much she wants an egg roll. She's screaming it.
Better dodge.
What's an egg roll? I don't think I've ever had one.
Let me show you how it's done.
It's like a taco with eggs?
Home is where the head is? I'm happy to be of service.
Okay, makes everything Astra go crazy. I still need to like try Astra in this mode. I heard that people are not loving her.
Don't move.
I was talking about Venus. Eh? Comfy, hope you're doing well. Welcome in. You just done some Zenless story. Have you done the 1.6 story? Pretty good. Egg roll is just scrambled eggs and tortilla or something. Yeah, it's kind of an egg taco. Doesn't sound... I guess it doesn't sound too bad.
Any last words?
Yeah, I don't think it's like a Swedish thing. You know what? Or any other Sweden? Have you any of you had egg rolls?
My bad. Watch.
Courage is power.
Shit, should have done that.
Knowledge is too.
There it is. Let me show you how it's done.
I'm scissors, you're paper.
No higher alt damage, right?
Shark Nami.
But what are we talking about? Have you ever had egg roll? Like I was saying, I don't think like it's a Swedish thing. I've never heard of any Swede having egg rolls.
I knew this wouldn't be easy. Take this. Thank you for your
He's not invulnerable now, is he? Right? No, thank God. Does LMA know Hugo? Yeah, I'm hoping I can just skip Hugo. I've been trying to skip ages in the past, but I've ended up liking them too much. But yeah, really hope I'll just manage to skip Hugo. So I can stockpile some resources. Vårrullar. Oh, wait. Wait, isn't those just called spring rolls? I always felt better using Corin than Billy or Anton, but the 3A ranked DBS overall is Piper. Yeah, Piper is fucking goat. Radar, however, are moving and it's got M1 Bernice, which is a lot. By the way, you were right. Yeah, it's such a nice quality of life. Yeah, spring rolls are made with rice paper thing. Yeah, exactly. So I'm not sure if that's the same thing. Two bubbles, don't miss them. Yeah, I'll do better. So, left, right, left. Let's just double check it. Also, hydrate. Thank you. Not Rena's coming, but I think I prefer double support for Evelyn. Or no, I want him. So if I need him. He is very goated. And we don't know if he's coming next patch or the patch after. For certain teams, he is very, very good. But I think Trigger could be, be considered a better investment in general. Even though Lighter might be stronger for certain teams, Trigger will be able to be very universally good in all teams that require a stunner. But he is also a lot of fun. We have egg rolls as well from the Chinese food shops. I need to go and get one. Not now, obviously. Do not skip Vivian for life. The Team Caledon. Yeah, I love the Caledons to death. I hope I get 2 more Caledons so I can like run even more Deadly Assault teams only Caledon. Thank you for watching me. Yeah, they've just added like so much shit to the encounters. So the chance of like actually encountering a said merit one is significantly harder now. Tell me the proper DPS. Yes. Big Daddy? Maybe?
What a pain. Take this.
Or Billy S. Yes. Yes.
What's your honor really worth?
It's like Big Daddy would be dope, but he doesn't maybe necessarily look like a carry. Like probably stun or defense. Which was a tier list like for the Withering Domain. Is that the thing we're doing now? Or wait, is the Withering Domain the shit we do with Nineveh? Like damage her as much as we can in 3 minutes? Do we think locked in Billy will be Sons of Caledon? That would be kind of cool. Possibly yes. Possibly yes. Although I also think some people might be pissed if Caledons keep getting like more additions. Damn it.
Last words.
First, easy clap. Sag, you. I've been wanting to show you Hugo for several streams now, but I haven't seen you. You would love Hugo. He's a son of a bitch. He's a little bit of a fancy boy. And he's on the surface evil. So right up your adventuring child alley.
Take this.
What's your honor really worth?
The one, yeah, the blonde vampire bitch. And I think you like his voice actor. He sounds like it's Astarion. I miss the older Sony system we had in the Withering Domain. Yeah, I would say, yeah. Like this one makes sense as well, but it's harder to like wrap your head around this one, I would say. Maybe Bell and Weiss will do cutting hairs. Maybe. New cutting hair when? Well, we did get the new bang boo. Little shark boo. Like to miss that.
Make way for the undefeated
Made a tentacle on Breeze. Got one my first time.
Get up.
And I'm debating if I should get Vivian. Do you like Vivian? Like just design wise and everything? She appeals to you? If so, I'd say go for it. She's an anomaly unit, so like just that puts her like at the best specialty in the game.
Looks like the job's not done. Take this.
Oh, Sag, have you managed to get midday? I love her, the way she sways her skirt is so elegant. Yeah, I feel like people that, you know, might not have cared too much about it before the story, I feel like the story definitely sold people on her. I want a new Victoria agent. I could vibe with that because, like, I like the vibe of Victoria. Like, it's like this horror vibe to them. But yeah, Balebog needs some help to stay relevant. Bless them. And like, is lore-wise, it would make a little bit of sense if they recruited some new peeps. Since Perlman's Scooby-Dooby company went under. And they were a competitor to Balebog. Victoria Gothic vibe, I like it. Yes. I just want a new Fire Emblem. Like in the same vein as Jane and Jane. No, fuck, Jane and Ellen. If we get a panda in Balebog up cool. I could see that happening. You know, Jane. I have a problem and I don't know why, but I keep calling Ellen Jane.
Let's hurry it up.
I've done it in several videos. And I don't know why. I think it is Ellen Joe and Jane Doe. It's just... It gets messy, alright?
Let me show you how it's done.
Shadow Jane released now. You love rats? I see. Yeah. You know, if any game could make rats hot, I guess it was Zenless. Grace could whip up some new silver with her AI expert and Piper's mechanical expertise. That could honestly be a little bit cool. How can you call your favorite shark lady a rat? I know, I'm a fake fan. I don't even have Ellen. But the moment Jane is well made, I said, yeah, I love her to bits. She got some new stuff in here, right? And like, honestly, I cannot wait for her to like get a proper physical support, because then she will be even crazier. Thoughts on Yufufu? She looks cool, she looks cute, interesting. I don't think she's an S rank. Like, just looking at her, I feel like she looks like an A rank. But I thought the same about Paramasa, and you know.
Let me show you how it's done.
But maybe we get her master, and her master is gonna be an S rank, and she's gonna be an A rank on her master's banner.
What a pain.
Everyone wants to be my favorite character, and she's so crazy for me. Yeah, I kind of wish I had like the means to go for M2 as well.
What's your honor really worth?
Like, Evelyn is one of those characters, like, the next fire hyper carry would have to be really, really insane for me to even consider benching Evelyn. Would you get Hugo's weapon if it ends up an upgrade for Ellen? Oh, shit. Spoon? I never even thought of that. I never even thought of that. Probably not, since, you know, at that point we're gonna have to save for like the 2.0 units. And even if it's an upgrade for Ellen, like, I don't imagine it's like a massive upgrade from her own weapon. I'll say that, but we'll see. Like, if I didn't have her own weapon, yeah, I'd consider it. When Joyous comes out, I'm making M2 at least. Joyous is the purple fire flame guy, right? I was actually talking about him yesterday. I couldn't think of the name. Yeah, once used in the whole series, I can see how useful it is. It does seem very nice. It's just, you know, the same old problem. Too many freaking cool agents. 2.0 will milk me dry, I'm sure. Dude, I think we will all be just kicking and screaming in 2.0.
Good work, Lighter.
Like, I have such a feeling that in half a year's time, we would all be thanking ourselves if we just skipped all the banners until 2.0. Just saved all for 2.0 and afterwards.
Get back.
Like, in some aspect, that might be the smart thing to do, but god damn it, I want Trigger and I want Vivian.
Take this. Don't move. Get lost. Let's hurry it up. What a pain. Shark Nami.
Keep all the banners till 2.0? Yeah, like, imagine 6 months ahead in time. You might be thankful for that. Like, just save until the 2.0 banner. That being said, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna skip Vivian. I just have such a feeling that 2.0 will be insane. I think it will be fucking nutty. Ooh, I've never seen him do this move before. So cool, how can we feel about the rockets? Like,
There's no retreat now.
Wait, the rockets? Oh, the rockets underneath their skirt? Are we talking about those? It's cool. You know, I don't wear too many skirts, but if I could wear a skirt, I'd like it to be a rocket skirt.
Let me show you how it's done.
Take them all!
I have 2 accounts and I have 96k poly saved up on my second account, free to play. Holy shit. Have you pulled on a single banner, Strong?
Out of the way. Get lost. Shatter. Get back.
And like, just for content purposes, like, I thought of making a second account, like, just keeping it purely, like, free to play. Then again, I wouldn't enjoy it. I would just feel like it was a chore, like, keeping up with 2 accounts.
Don't move. Get lost. Shatter. Get back.
There's nothing that Hoyo could do make me consider skipping Vivian. Even if they announce the idol faction or the first banner typ of Vivian, and it will be mine. I feel like I feel like Vivian has a lot of people excited. And I think especially after the story. Okay, we did get 75. Like, I think this is like extra for difficulty. So you get a little bit extra. So you need to do difficulty 6 3 times. If you don't the contra portal. But yeah, it does seem that there is a lot less chance running into the portals because there are so many other like things the encounters now could be, sadly. I'm pulling all the 2 teams on my second account that I can then that's 3 started assault and that's it. I have to put some elbow grease in order to get 6 stars most of the time on my second account. I can imagine that. So, like, do you know what you're saving for, Strong? How the Zenless team is making such unique characters is beyond me. Honestly, they do such a good job of it. And I like that, because, you know, they can give me a stronger character, like, you know, with Miyabi. I'll still prefer my Ellen, because I just like the playstyle more. And like, so far, I don't feel like we've gotten a single event banner character that feels the same as anyone else. The Shadow Operation tries to give merits too. Are that the perpetrate battle things? Fuck is this? I love Ellen. She's my second favorite D-Bass. I love her to death. What two guys play super similar to me is Haramasa and you. Think they play similar? The Sun and S are getting buried under the rubble. Yeah. And it and it is a problem. I have never I've never encountered a case where, you know, the standard cast gets obsolete as quick as they've gotten in this. And I hope they buff them. I would love if they buff them. Make Grace great again. So we're buying with HP here. Well, it's fine, we have Caesar. Yeah, det måste vara stan, stan, ute i stan. I guess. I almost preferred Anomaly Haramasa more. I guess stun is better if you do more burst Haramasa. Stun are good on supports. The damage dealers are so outclassed. They are, and it's Lycon has its uses still, but yeah. It's not great, especially when, you know, when you lose a 50-50. You either get a really good character or you get absolute trash. Are you zoning gamer? Always zoning. How we do them well.
There it is.
Reston has her user with Hamasa's electric disc buffer. Yeah. But there are a lot, I'd say there's a lot of other peeps I'd rather slot in instead. Can you make it work? Yeah. That's me, I pull the trash. Gacha gaming. I still know the fact that I lost me to hit the lighter and got like an M0. That was such a freaking middle finger from the game. Yeah. Got him later though. Let's go. I'm just doing some animation work. Claw attacks are harder than I expected. Ooh. I'd love to get into some animation work, but I can tell it would take time. And I don't have. But it would be super fun, cool to be able to do stuff. Where's the portals? Come on, game. Zenless standards 5-star feels almost the same as against standard 5 stars. Insane consistency. Yeah, but in Genshin, they were usable for a long time still. You know, Kicking was good. Kicking was good. What else is on there? Jean, good.
Let's hurry it up.
Shishi, never good. Diluc, that was decent.
Get back.
And I think what really helped Genshin out was, you know, the fact that it lacked any sort of hard content. Meanwhile, in this, we have a lot of hard content.
At your service.
Which makes it more noticeable if the characters aren't great.
What a pain. Ready. Let's hurry it up.
These Lucy and Nicole are still very good characters. Yeah.
Thank you for your patience.
That's time and patience, because once you lock it in and start adjusting things like timing knocks, once all the things you could adjust, then there's more and more. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, what program do you use, Redda? I do enjoy it as I do editing. Yeah, same. Like once I got acquainted with DaVinci Resolve, I actually find it very enjoyable. Did some 3D animation, just as not skinning kills me with how tedious it is. Did some 3ds Max. I'm using Blender. Oh, yeah, I would fucking love to learn Blender. But yeah, time. Here's the early limited 5 stars with similar power level standard. 5 stars. Zenless limited 5 stars is different. Yes. Yeah, like they very quickly left the standard cost behind.
What a pain.
And I feel like to some extent of it, I almost feel like they didn't know what to make of like certain, I don't know, certain characters. It's like I don't feel like they knew where they were taking Anomaly when they made Grace. For example. I can't model for shit though. Last time I modeled a face, he looked like he got hit in the head with a shovel. Faces are hard. I can model object stars, I got that going for me. Hey, it's just like, you know, drawing a nice table or a nice piece of armor. Kinda easy. Drawing someone's portrait, hard as shit. Yeah, let's do that. Grace, Rina, and Hermasa is a pretty capable team if you optimize it. But like, is Grace needed? I'd rather just slot in anything else in Grace's slot. Like, say you run Rina on Anomaly Master 6. Like, do we need Grace for anything?
Out of the way. Get back. Sweep it all to me.
There it is.
So I wish I could draw, I had a page for it, it'd be that way. Yeah, like, me personally, I picked that route instead. I'm pretty decent. The only problem is I'm too lazy to like put in my drawing pad. But it's nice. It's like nice therapy. I'm feeling Grace was too weak. Use proc damage, and Jane was damage anomaly. Many others, they went the damage route. That's my thinking. Possibly.
Don't tell me I scared them off already.
I think the current power plan is M6 standard, 5 star, and 0 limited 5 star. Maybe. But yeah, like in general, the standard banner cost us, they don't have the greatest mindscapes. Like, not even their M6s. Grace procs fundamental Hana, which is still the best set in the game. Yeah, but like you'd get like the damage boost you'd get from fundamental. You know, you would get more damage slotting in, you know, Astra, Shingi. Even if like, you know, fundamental is good, having one character just applying shock.
Things are about to get violent.
Get lost! Don't move!
Being a guy when it comes to art, all my Photoshop skills have been helpful for my editing. There's a nice cat silhouette when I was working on Mega Man X. Ooh, I like that. Like I'm not saying the Grace team doesn't work. I'm just Yeah. Do you think they'll ever add units into the standard banner? They better. Because it sucks right now losing the 50-50 and, you know, getting Nakamata. Imagine a year from now. It's gonna suck even more. My suggestion would be the second time a character reruns, after that rerun, just add them to the standard banner.
My bad.
In a lot of other gacha games, when you lose a 50-50, you can at least get a usable character. Losing a 50-50 sucks either way. So it shouldn't be either you get the best character in the game or you get useless. And having a pity at 90, when people lose that, they quit. They are gonna quit the game.
I knew this wouldn't be easy.
Like 90 pulls either takes a lot of money or it takes a lot of like farming and harvesting. So it shouldn't be that you can get dog shit. You should be able to get some value. So different user migration works is niche, but at least not useless. Like, I say this as someone that picked Grace for my 200 because I thought I was gonna be a Grace man because I really liked her as a character. Like, I want to go out to like just scream in the woods whenever I lose a 50-50 to her. Okay, lost a 50-50 girls feet line 2 and got the best character in the game at the same time. Same thing happened to me. If I ever get M6 Nika, I'm gonna lose it. Do I have some standard? I feel like I have one standard banner character on 5. No, not 5, 4. Is it Colita? I have Rena at 3. I think I have Grace at 3. I tried to get new Amber, got clean instead. I told Boop the last time, but it also felt bad for me. Yeah, and yeah, I just feel like they need to fix the standard banner problem somehow. Okay, 3 portals, boom, boom, boom. So is it better to pick Rena or M2 for Soldier 11? Rena's M2 doesn't do a lot. It increases her own damage a little bit. If you're actually using Soldier as a carry, like if you're actually using Soldier, you probably have more use of that. And like Rena's important mindscape is M1. Oh, Yoko, are you doing this fine day? Festive, welcome in. Hope you're amazing, my guy. I'm doing good. Been a lovely spring day in Sweden, and now we're just doing some Lost Void. And having finished the 1.6 story. Miss over here, is she that bad? Apparently yes, she is. So Colita, I'd almost say is like one of the more usable ones from the standard banner. There are certain teams where, like certain modern teams where she really shines. But you kind of want a character called Evelyn for that to work out fully. She's still very good at stunning and she does it quick.
Take this. Get back. Don't move.
Let me show you how it's done.
Well, I think I believe I know you with my random chats. Alex, do not worry in the least, my friend. And if it's because I missed something, do not take it personally if I miss anybody's messages. It's just a lot of messages to keep up with. And I never miss anything on purpose.
Looks like the job's not done.
M0 for Arena or M2 for Soul 11? Yeah, I'm probably trying to pick up Arena because when they give us like the next character that can give out pen ratio, I think Arena's value will go up. Because pen ratio gets better the more we stack it. Clean if I get the selected before night 3 rounds. After that I might pick Arena. Yeah, just the nature of Arena. Like she probably has the best lasting power of the Stunner banner. Hell yeah, time to inform me that jalapeno is a fruit, not a vegetable. I believe it. And jalapenos are fucking tasty. The only S-rank character your boy has are her and Lycon, so it's stun sitted for me. Oh no. Lycon was my first ever S-rank. Got him on the beginner banner. Wasn't super happy, but you know, turned out that he worked really well together with Ellen at least, so there was that. Was my first S-rank. Yeah, like my one word was please not the furry. Boom, the furry. No said merit. Yeah, yeah. This is horrible. Soundboard worth, not gonna lie. I feel like there must be a clip of it somewhere. Surely someone clipped that beautiful moment. I feel like Prey did. I'm corner soccer, so I have a team that can work. Yeah, and soccer girl is quite Gotham. I like her. With enough investment, she can even work as an ice carry.
Get lost. Don't move. Let's hurry it up.
But Autumn is a lack. I kind of want him now for Hugo. Up to the longest of the 3 5-star selector. I could see them maybe doing that. Let's see, we didn't get anything like that for the first year on Honkai Star Rail. We did get it for the second. What would be insanely cool if they just, I don't know, gave out like a Mindscape thingamajiggy you can use on anybody of your choosing, like not just select, you know, a redundant, irrelevant unit from the Stunner banner. Like, I don't think they would, but that it would be cool. I'll also take a selector. Not sure who I'd use it on. Maybe Rina. Just because she becomes an even better electric support at M6. And confirmed in the last 7 holo series, I've done not seeing 100 said merit portal. Yeah, they've kinda gone. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Hope you're doing well, Bongo.
Get lost. Don't move. What a pain.
Well, they tweaked some number. I think what they did is they added in more stuff. Like before, there was like only like 3 or 4 events that could happen on the blue ones. So you know, you had like a 25% chance at least whenever you saw a blue light bulb that it was a portal. The more things it can be, the lesser the chance it will be. I go as a person to 50-50. I feel like Lacker is like the one I've gotten the least. Should I? A little bit of a look. So the report in purple icon? No, blue. Blue.
Only the brave will win. That's me!
Hey, don't look down on me.
Ah, okay. This is my most invested stunner banner. M4. M6, completely ass. Soldier 11, M2. Lycon, M2. Grace, M3. Rena, M3. Nekomata, M2. Doing something is pull out million B-rank engines. Doesn't result like me and my shot going balls like Duke Nukem. Always balls. How the merit event comes back with high change. I mean, it can only happen a few times before it maxed out. So please, you respect their time so much. Yeah. I feel like it's horrible that
Did you call me?
because it was such a life hack. It's like, oh, we only need to do it once. I used to have to do this 15 times. Like, sure, doing it 3 times. It's still a lot better than the good old days, but it's still a step back. Most is also M2 Kalida. So I was just going through my polls, and 4 most recent 50-50s, I lost them all been grace. Spooky. Oosh. We don't like that. That's not gacha. I know they've input some like safeguarding Genshin. Is it after you lose 4? Or is it after you lose 3 50-50s? You're guaranteed to win the next one. Or like something like that. I was wondering, do you guys know if W engines guarantees carry over as agent? They do. They do, Festive. It's a step backwards. It is, sadly. It is. I know what to put for bananas. We got you. So for not being around, been at my grandma's house, and I've made plans to play. We're here with Miss Burb. Hey, Bongo, you are perfectly fine. So, are you playing the second one? Did you finish the first one? Because they're not long, are they? I played the first one with Loons. If I may ask, did you finish the tower with medals or without them? Like the medals for not getting hit? Without. I did not, and like I did not enjoy trying to not get hit. Especially not with Evelyn. Too much shit just swirling around the enemy. I couldn't see the attacks coming, and it was frustrating rather than fun. So I gave up. I've heard that I should turn off my like damage numbers for it, and that helps. If I miss an engine, I lost the 75 on Eves. Sadly, I might as well get Ambi since I'm planning on getting trigger anyways. Nice. And yeah, I'm sorry about your loss, Festive. Yes, frustrating the pure form. I got him. I couldn't been forced it. Try to keep it down. Yeah, I'll give it another go at some point. I had a lot of fun with like the first tower, I got to 100 in that one, like super quick. But yeah, I got the 55 in the other one. And then I haven't really had the urge to go back. 0 store check-in. How could stop playing the game? I did. It's just been a busy week. And a lot of these ones I do the very last day. You can reset the tower already. I love the mod so much. It is fun. It is fun. It's fun kind of until the point where they take away the hit indicator. And then, unless you're playing Miyabi, it gets frustrating. I like the roaming dogs. I play Miyabi, I still get it. Yeah. It can happen. It can happen. So wait, Bongo, what did you say? We were here expeditions. Is that the second one? No, the second one is like we were here too, right? I'll just get hit from off screen. Yeah, that's always nice. That Jane Doppelganger boss fight. Oh, dude. That one sucks. Like, fun enough, like, my most successful counter against that is just using Jane. I'm feeling really stupid. Chat, what the fuck am I doing? Boom, blue up to that one. Then that one needs to connect into blue. Mobile game has moment. Yes. Like, I know I've done this one 100 times. First blue to the right and second blue to the left. There we go. Thank you. It's getting late, right? Thanks. So, is that enough to max it? Oh, good dying in real time, that's proof. It is. My 3 hours of sleep is catching up to me. Mr. U is seeking help. On a 3 hour G. Yeah, so I need to like be up at 8 the latest in order to like make the podcast with Average and the gang.
GameCube to just redeemed Hydrate.
Thank you. So I was worried about oversleeping. So I went to bed around, managed to fall asleep around 3. Then I just naturally woke up 3 hours later at 6 in the morning and couldn't fall back asleep. Alright. We vibed from now. Early sleep today? Yes. Then you talk with someone else? Probably near the mall. Does the crossing push you out if you stay on the road and never turn red when you're traveling? Yeah, I don't think it turns off as long as we're on the road. Will there be a counter use this week? I think I'm next up on the list. I want to make sure it can be available. Yes. There will at least be one account review stream in upcoming week. I'll get back on this, like I'll update everybody on the schedule which day. Probably midweek. So, we're done on Holo Zero. A bunch of events we need to do, but we're not doing that today. Well, the wheel is done. Then I just need to do it with Vuba. And I also need to do it with Honka Star. Never turns red anymore, I think. I think it does. Maybe if you get hit by a car, like you could like a dragon. Imagine. I wonder when we get an agent with a car. Hug is quick. A small story. Kind of cute. Oh yeah, I've done most of it, and I've really liked it. Have you completed Arpeggio stuff? I have. I thought Arpeggio was kind of fun in the beginning, but it just went on for a bit too long. Sadly. I got the job interview to start working in HVAC on Wednesday. I'm excited. Good money in that field if I can tough it out. Alex, that's amazing. You got this. Amazing. So it's just them running over the enemies in a car. Yeah, why not? Why not? I'd buy it. I'd pull for it. Arpeggio is literally fuck it, man. Dislike the TV mode. Let's just make everyone hate TV mode. Yeah, that was kind of the final nail in the coffin, I feel. It had potential. And I would have liked to like see Arpeggio Fault 2. Like they perfected, but yeah. So you're switching to Honka Star through the daily there. Wow, I think we're done for today. Like, little smaller one, we're just gonna do the Holo Zero. Then I can turn off the lights and just be cozy and lazy and do the roundup of the other ones. And take another night. I like the 2, but yeah, it's really dragging itself out. If they had like skipped the like 2 final levels, that would have been good. It overstayed its welcome. Well, like there was nothing new happening in Arpeggio after like the third one, or even before that. It was just a bit too grindy. A little bit too grindy. But yeah, peeps, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna find somewhere to raid out. I'm gonna do some editing. While I do that, also wrap up some other weeklies, other games. Did they add night into standard, or is it forever lost for our new play? Good question. Like, was he limited? So, like, you can't do him now and still get him? Yeah, I don't believe I've seen him since, so yeah, he might have been super time limited. Batty Boo, Avocado Boo, Paper Boo. Yeah, no Night Boo. It's only Marcel parts to increase stars. Oh, right. Yeah, like if you got him and you didn't manage to max him out. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. We pull in? No. I was Quick DM if you get a moment when free. Alright. Like, I was hoping Obel Squad would come with their own bang move. But no. Was in the shower, so you just got back. Welcome back, Yona. But yeah, I'm not sure I would advise leveling up Nightboo. Almost maybe a full Yuma squad? I don't know. Like, I was just expecting like something like this. You know, mad firepower. Maybe in a helicopter. I have over 200 pulls for bamboo, so I want a new one. Like, Snap is good. So, like, I'm almost thinking, like, do we just get some more stars on Snap? He's good, but he isn't super cool. Like, he's not Red Mockus quality. Bubble Bamboo could come with Dresser Squad? Could. Start with useful Snap, otherwise understandable. Like, what does Snap cap out on? Like, if you were to 5-star him, how much does his buff do?
Anything modded, you know where to find me.
Isn't there a way I can, like, check these? Is it on the banner?
Come. No. 10%. What's he at now? Like 5? What mods are you going for this time?
Okay, 6 point. So it goes from 6.8 to 10. First on him, his buff increases to 10%.
I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS one by one.
It does increase the healing as well. Honestly, not bad. Not bad.
I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS one by one.
But he's not Red Mockus. Snap pulls.
If you got any questions, come find me anytime.
What's our pity looking like? Completed reset. One snap temple, alright? It's gonna be fucking bad, isn't it? Bum, bum, bum. Red Mockus is integrated. I love him so much. One last one for the glory of the chat. I can soon choose a standard S rank. I have M1, every standard S rank except Grace. I don't know yet. Who should I go for? Not Grace. You should have been here during the earlier discussions. M1 on every standard. Do you use any of the standard ones, Ladmar? Like, are you using Lycon? Maybe Lycon? Are you using Colina? Maybe Colina? Arenas doesn't do much. Nekomata, no. Let's not. I thought about Mockus or Butler for Next 5-star, honestly, is Butler or Shark better on LN teams? It depends on the team. Like, a lot of the energy you get from Butler Boo is tied to you having 2 Victoria housekeeping. And most of LN's best teams do not do that. No joke, I will grab Grace and have it completed. Like, it wouldn't destroy anything doing that. Because no standard banner M2 is really that important. Is it? Wait, is it Kolida's M2 that like gives her back a shit ton of energy?
Take me. You want to test my
It is, right? This one is probably the best M2 out of the standard banners one. I only use Grace as a disorder bot for Miyabi. Yeah, which is basically what she is capable of. Alright, should we do one more? I hate gambling. I usually run Lycon, Sokago, LN, or Lycon, Lighter, LN. What's your best team in your opinion, Mr. Joe himself? I definitely like Lighter. Do you have Caesar? Like the shit I get the best clear times with is Lighter and Caesar. Obviously she doesn't have her additional ability activated. It still works. But if not, Lighter with a DPS focus Sokago, like a Sokago with decent stats, so she also packs a punch. You hate that you love gambling. I do. M2 trumps additional ability. Yes. Like, it's obviously nice to have Ellen's additional ability activated. But at the end of the day, it doesn't do too much. It's like one of the weaker additional abilities in the game. It's a nice extra, but a lot of characters provides more than what that one provides. Wait, these are discs I've been doing content with today. So this is actually the best build for Ellen. Not many people believe it. It's actually gotten. You can't fool us, Ako. It's goated. Why not 6 different then? Because that would be silly.
C4ZC just redeemed hydrate.
Let's do a hydrate. Why pro meta does she prove? Who has taken her discs? Is it Evelyn? It's almost always Evelyn. Here it is, everybody. My one perfect disc. You're on quad woodpecker on Ellen? I sure as hell do. Because my Ellen is the only ice character in the team, which makes woodpecker win out over polar. For the 2-piece, I actually don't remember. Do I usually run branch or do I usually run polar? Wait, this one is usually woodpecker because I run this penrage one. Which means that one of these ones has to become a branch. How severely am I gonna overcap on crit rate if I do this? Not too bad, right? 12%. %. So 32. %. So screenshot your cards on Del Hoya. Yeah, I should. I should.
Time for some tail care.
Question, did I use Lighter and Caesar on separate teams? Probably. That's a bit low. I know you had over 200 crit damage. Did I? Not sure if I did it on Ellen. On some I have over 200. Not sure I'm over 200 on Ellen. So, say that I wanted Lighter and I want the Caesar. Sure, now you make me unsure. Maybe. Or do you just go Lycon? I just made some lasagna. Ooh. Is it good? I need to finger food. I have some tacos in the fridge. Listened to Lucy in the 50 last week and told myself how awesome it would be to have Hako as a guest. Lo and behold, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed hanging out with the guys.
Only the bright. Time for some tail care.
I did go up shit early and I'm feeling super tired right now.
We fighting? Take me.
I shall follow your orders.
Don't look. Who was I farming this for? Lycon, it's time you finally get the D. Don't look, chat. God damn it. Or we can repo with Looney. Repo is a lot of fun. Would we have a repo squad? Like, I really shouldn't. Looking, don't look. Red Star Sen, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Dude, it would cost so much money getting Lycon in order. Like, he deserves to be in order. But, god damn it. I'm looking. Avert your gaze, please. It's like the base impact that would be nice to have. I have now like an M3 and feel forced to build him for money, but I can't get used to him. I feel you. How could you know that Rena is caked up? What does that mean? Does it mean she has a big ass? Yeah, fully aware. Now when we get the Zenless tier list on stream. That could be fun. That could be fun one day. I'm building him for eventually Hugo Lighter team. I imagine he would work very well with Hugo. I use my 300 pull S-rank on Lycon because he's my only other stun beside Ambi. I don't forget choosing him. Can I? I think that's wise, honestly. He's I'd say he's one of the more usable ones.
I shall follow.
You know what? We are gonna perfect this score anyhow. I just wanted to like do one run with Ellen before we go. Let's just take Lighter. He can have Colida for once.
We fighting? Only the brave will win. That's me!
I'm here, so we're good. Ready to roll out.
Fuck, they got Mokus. Rip Mokus. Mokus is fucking dead. Otherwise, part is skip Shingy, Lighter, and Shingy's return. I'll skip a zombie and save for Trigger and Vivian. Hey, that I think that's gonna work out for you. Trigger is gonna be a super universal stunner. I got Corrida as I got Lycon on my Lycon loss. She was the last. I was missing. I really enjoy using her together with what she called? Evelyn. Hey, can I thank you so fucking much? Shit. I looked away and I missed the rockets. We missed Caesar.
Now we're talking. Okay.
Move it. Clear out.
Can we get an ultimate during this window? We'll see. Maybe.
Shark nummy.
We can.
I knew this wouldn't be easy.
Get lost. Out of the way. Take this. Move it. Clear out.
I don't think we managed to like get lightest punch on him, right? He's not gonna be stunned as long as he should be.
Alright, fine.
Gotcha now.
Alright, and he is resistant to fire.
Troublesome. I'm in the zone.
We're just getting started.
How do you dodge backwards like that? Wait, I dodge backwards?
How annoying. Get flushed!
Dude, where the fuck did he aim that? Lighter, come on!
There it is.
Move it!
Yeah, how's it going? Come on, welcome in. It's going good. We done some story today. Nah, I'm just doing some deadly assault before we call it a day. How's your day going?
I won't budge! Even one step!
Make way.
Well, tell me you're not holding down WSD when you hit monster. No. Only if I need to move.
Don't move. Get lost! Whoa, whoa,
Good, made some reasonable progress on Zenless this weekend. Hey, yo, we like that. Have you done the 1.6 story? Lengthy, but I liked it. I liked it. Because we didn't have the Jet Black edition. GameCube is like the only console I never had. I did have Nintendo 64 and that was golden. But yeah, peeps. What? I'm tired and hungry. I need some food. I'm gonna raid you all out. And I'm also gonna give you all a big hug. I appreciate the heck out of everybody. Hope you all had a good weekend. Remember to do your Hollow Zeros, Looney. And after I eaten, I could be persuaded to do some repo if anybody was up to it. I think Ella might be M6 because she did so much damage. Guilty. Maybe, I don't know. Looks like an M01 to me. Night Spoon, it was lovely getting to meet ya and anybody new to the place. Did I hear you're ending? I am ending, my good sir. Like, I feel like it's past midnight. It's not, but it's just because I've been up for so long now. Hey, driver, thank you for the 500 biddies. Biddies for the titties. Remember, everyone do your Hollow Zero, Looney. You are probably the only one that plays this game in chat and hasn't done it. That's pretty good. Wait. You can chess when you can chess me next on. If you could recheck my roster to see what you think. No rush. We'll get it sorted. Get some EP Stinky. So is that a no on the repo? Like, where's the repo squad? Like, I should get sleep and I'm like, do I get the tacos and then we do some fucking repo? I don't need EPs, I need repeats. Never heard of that game. Yeah, paddock. I'll put some party elements next week, Coco. Could maybe be a fun party thing for the Friday. Mayhaps. Wait, you said you were tired. Yeah, but I also said repo. Was it on Friday where I fell asleep in the chair and Jon Hontas did the same and then we repoed and everything was fine? Yeah, I think so. You know, some people think that sleep fixes being tired, but no, it's actually more video games. Wait, what? Yeah. Like, I ordered a pizza, had a beer, Jon Hontas did the same, we did some Monster Hunter. Then I basically just fell asleep in the fucking chair for like 5 minutes. Then we did repo and I felt like a new person after that. It was great. Yeah, peeps. I appreciate you all. Power nap, dude, power naps are fucking underrated. Like, they are magic. You cannot explain power naps in like without mixing in magic. There is no conventional way to explain power naps. They are fucking magic. I want to know more about this repo game. Dude, it's so fun. When are they updating that? You ready to Enkamine or someone else? Yeah, I feel like he's the prime target. So everybody, we're heading to a very small little Zenless creator. You might have heard of him. He has above average luck sometimes. Har du sett Hakos? Kupo, would you bet for some repo? Wait, have I not added my Ellen mods to Twitch? Shit, I haven't. Is my Willy cute a follower mode? Let's just go with the sausage. Make me wanna get repo now. Oh, it's so good. Oh, Quan, I like that one. Now, have you seen Jay Cho's Bernice dancing? God, I need this mod. Dude, that's fucking great. What a good note to end on. I love this video. You just want to see me fall. Alright, reading out. I love you all. Bye bye.